Good afternoon, and welcome to One Montserrat Radio's daily news report on top trending stories in Montserrat. I am your anchor, Karen Allen Martin. In the headlines today, Montserrat's health sector poised for transformative changes, advocacy for a holistic approach, a call for musical support in Montserrat, a historic participation in democracy, and public feedback invited on population policy. In a recent radio address, the Honorable Dr. Ingrid Buffon, Minister of Health, outlined a comprehensive plan to revolutionize the healthcare system in Montserrat. The proposed changes aim to address a range of pressing medical concerns, from reducing cardiovascular complications to enhancing emergency care and early cancer diagnosis. The ministry's top priority is to reduce deaths and disabilities caused by chronic non communicable diseases, such as diabetes, hypertension, and high cholesterol. This will involve ensuring faster diagnosis and treatment for conditions like stroke, heart attack, and peripheral vascular disease. According to the Minister of Health and Social Services, the ministry is committed to establishing dialysis services on the island, offering both affordable and more expensive options to cater to the diverse needs of the population. One such plan includes measures to streamline and expedite the process for eye related interventions, recognizing the importance of accessible and timely eye care. In partnership with Debbie Rochester, the ministry will be bringing in a team to conduct endoscopies aiming to diagnose gastrointestinal cancers at an earlier stage. As established by the Honorable Dr. Buffon, the ministry's top priority is to establish an emergency medical consultant station, ensuring that the emergency medicine is led by specialists. This will involve adopting guidelines from the National Institute of Clinical Excellence, or NICE, in the United Kingdom, and the Royal College of Emergency Medicine. The ministry is committed to making research and audits a priority with the goal of continuously improving the standard of care. This plan includes the implementation of trauma life support courses for the hospital staff, equipping them with the necessary skills to save lives in emergency situations. These proposed changes have significant implications for the lives of both monstrations living on the island and those living abroad. For residents, the improvements in cardiovascular health, dialysis services, eye care, and early cancer diagnosis will enhance their overall well being and access to quality healthcare. This could lead to reduced mortality rates, lower instances of disabilities, and improved quality of life. For monstrations living abroad, the improved healthcare system may provide an incentive to return to the island as they can now access a wider range of medical services and specialized care. Additionally, the swift medevac capabilities and the emergency medical consult station could give them the confidence to visit the island, knowing that their healthcare needs will be adequately addressed. Proposed advantages of these incentives include reduced deaths and disabilities from chronic non communicable diseases, improved access to dialysis services, eye care, and early cancer diagnosis, establishment of an emergency medical consultant station for enhanced emergency care, adoption of best practices guidelines to improve the standard of care, and a commitment to research and audit for continuous improvement. Some perceived disadvantages could include the cost of implementing these changes may put a strain on the island's limited resources. Ensuring the availability of specialized medical personnel and equipment may pose challenges, and transitioning to the new system may temporarily disrupt existing healthcare services. Thus, Montserrat's health sector is poised for a transformative change under the leadership of Minister of Health, Dr. Ingrid Buffon. The comprehensive plans address critical healthcare needs and holds the potential to significantly improve the lives of Monstratians, both on the island and abroad. While there may be some initial challenges, the long term benefits of these initiatives are evident and could position Montserrat as a model for healthcare excellence in the region. In Montserrat, a veteran educator in is championing the inclusion of the arts in the school curriculum, emphasizing that this approach enriches students' overall development. Vice Principal Hyacinth Bramble Brown of the Montserrat Secondary School believes that exposing children to artistic expressions fosters a more holistic and well rounded individual. Education is not just for the academic side, she explains, highlighting the school's commitment to nurturing a curriculum that incorporates artistic disciplines alongside traditional subjects. This initiative becomes even more significant against the backdrop of ongoing discussions about educational reform in the region, where there is a growing realization of the need to produce graduates capable of excelling in a rapidly evolving society. This transformative vision becomes tangible with the establishment of Montserrat Secondary School's own steel pan group, a step aimed at integrating cultural heritage into the educational experience. The arts are not just a creative outlet, but also serve as a conduit for expressing identity and fostering community cohesion. By embracing the STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics philosophy, Montserrat Secondary School reflects a modern understanding of education. In doing so, it aims to produce learners who are not only academically proficient, but also culturally aware and artistically inclined. Through these efforts, Governor Sarah Tucker and local officials may find reassurance in the promise of a well rounded education system that holds the potential for socio-economic growth in Montserrat. The implications of this new educational direction resonate both for residents on the island and those living abroad. For Monstratian residing on the island, the integration of arts into education could lead to a richer cultural environment. This engagement can enhance job opportunities in creative industries, tourism, and cultural innovations, sectors critical to Monstratian's economic revitalization. Moreover, it fosters a sense of pride and connection to their roots, which is invaluable for maintaining cultural identity among younger generations. Conversely, the initiative may come with challenges. For families struggling with financial constraints, investing time and resources into supplementary arts education may seem daunting. Additionally, some critics may argue that the focus on arts could divert crucial funding and attention from core academic subjects if not balanced appropriately. For particularly for Monstratians living abroad, particularly those invested in the island's future, there could be a sense of urgency in ensuring that students on the island receive a competitive education that reflects global standards. Balancing the emphasis on arts with robust academic training is key to ensuring students can navigate both local and international job markets. Despite the optimism surrounding this initiative, conflicts may arise in terms of prioritizing resource allocation. Some stakeholders within the educational system might resist changes based on traditional values that prioritize academic excellence, fearing that the integration of arts could dilute the focus on core subjects. Furthermore, there may be tension between educators who advocate for a more modern approach and those who prefer time tested methods centered solely on academics. It is crucial to address these conflicts transparently to ensure a cohesive approach to education that accommodates diverse viewpoints while remaining focused on the collective goal of student development. To achieve the envisioned educational transformation, a commitment to continuous research and assessment will be vital. Vice Principal Bramble Brown emphasizes the importance of using data to inform practice. By closely monitoring outcomes and making adjustments to the curriculum as needed, educators can navigate the complexities of modern educational demands. As the discourse surrounding education in Montserrat evolves, the involvement of community members, parents, and even expatriates is crucial in substantiating these efforts and realizing the full potential of a holistic approach to education. In a heartfelt address at the Small Beginnings Classical and Christmas Carol concert on Tuesday, the 17th of December, Her Excellency Governor Sarah Tucker issued an urgent plea for increased support for the local youth involved in music education. She emphasized the importance of nurturing the Small Beginnings Orchestra, comprising young talent dedicated to mastering classical instruments. During the event, Governor Tucker highlighted the potential of these children to become exceptional musicians, urging the Montserrat government to provide the necessary resources for their growth. The governor's appeal coincided with remarks made by Honorable Cranston Buffon, Parliamentary Secretary of Culture, regarding investments in the cultural sector. Governor Tucker underscored the need for a safe and clean rehearsal space for the orchestra, advocating for ongoing support for Mr. Herman Francis and his team. Her message resonated with the audience, echoing the collective responsibility to enhance children's educational experiences through music and the arts. In her address, Governor Tucker shifted the focus to parents and guardians, urging them to actively support their children in the orchestra. Drawing a parallel between participating in an orchestra and training for a marathon, she reinforced that both pursuits demand dedication and practice. She urged parents to prioritize their children's rehearsal attendance and practice commitments, emphasizing that involvement extends beyond mere attendance. It requires an unwavering commitment to excellence. This call to action not only enhances the children's chances of success, but also brings families closer together through shared experiences in music. However, it also raises questions about the support systems in place for parents who might struggle with balancing commitments. Adequate support structures for families, such as flexible schedules or community initiatives, could help ensure higher engagement levels from both parents and children. The initiative to support the Small Beginnings Orchestra bears significant implications for the residents of Montserrat. By investing in music education, the government has the opportunity to enhance cultural literacy and foster a sense of community pride. For residents living on the island, the potential growth of local artists can lead to rich cultural events that elevate Montserrat's profile on a vibrant cultural hub. Furthermore, cultivating a strong music program can also encourage tourism, drawing visitors interested in unique musical experiences. Nevertheless, the call for support also highlights certain inadequacies within the current cultural frameworks on the island. The need for dedicated spaces and resources signifies a potential conflict among priorities in governmental budgeting. For Monstratians living abroad, the growth of music education may present both advantages and disadvantages. Strengthened ties to their heritage through music can foster a sense of community among expatriates, but it may also raise concerns about retaining homegrown talent in the face of limited resources. Balancing local opportunities with the allure of overseas prospects remains a complex challenge. As discussions unfold about the future of music education in Montserrat, the leadership of Governor Sarah Tucker and the support from community patrons like How- Howard Tucker stand as crucial pillars. Their commitment to the Small Beginnings Orchestra can establish a precedent for similar initiatives aiming to uplift other artistic pursuits. Importantly, ongoing dialogue between government officials, educators, and residents can facilitate more substantial arts integration within the educational system. Governor Tucker's call emphasizes the need for cohesive support, engaging families and government stakeholders alike in nurturing the creative potential in Montserrat. The pursuit of musical education is not merely about developing talent, it encapsulates the broader mission of fostering community, preserving cultural heritage, and inspiring future generations on the island. This year marks a pivotal moment for the youth of Montserrat as they engaged in Make Your Mark, the first ever ballot for young people from the United Kingdom's overseas territories and crown dependencies. This significant initiative coincided with UK Parliament Week, allowing young applicants between the ages of 11 and 18 to voice their preferences on pivotal topics. Governor Sarah Tucker praised this democratic exercise, highlighting its importance in fostering civic engagement among Monstratians. With 185 students from Montserrat Secondary School participating, they joined 2,900 youngsters from various territories in casting their votes. This engagement not only serves as a vital component of democracy, but also nurtures a sense of community and belonging among the island's youth. Notably, education and learning emerged as the leading issue for Monstratians, capturing 28% of the vote, which reflects a genuine concern for educational advancement among the island's young individuals. The implications of the Make Your Mark ballot are significant for Monstratians, both on the island and on those living abroad. For residents, the focus on education highlights the collective desire for improved access to learning resources and opportunities that can enhance future prospects. This concern resonates deeply on Montserrat, where limited resources may hinder academic and vocational growth. By prioritizing education, Monstratians are advocating for not only their own futures, but also the long term development of the island's workforce. For Monstratians living abroad, the outcomes of such initiatives can provide crucial insights into the challenges and priorities faced by their homeland. They can foster connections and spark discussions on how to collaborate remotely to support educational initiatives. This is particularly crucial for expatriates who wish to contribute to their community from afar. However, the gap between policy discussions and a practical implementation remains a concern, highlighting the need for a robust framework to ensure that the voices of Montserrat's youth are heard and acted upon constructively. The Make Your Mark initiative provides both opportunities and challenges for Monstratians. On one hand, it empowers the youth by involving them in decision making processes that affect their lives. Engaging young people in democracy cultivates leaders and advocates for change, fostering a culture of participation that can lead to greater political awareness and activism. However, the limited scope of issues presented in the ballot emphasizes the necessity for broader discussions concerning youth related topics beyond the top 10 themes. Nonetheless, disparities in resource availability and access to technology may pose significant obstacles. Some schools opted for paperless voting, while others relied on traditional methods, revealing the varying levels of support and infrastructure available across the island. It is vital for government and educational institutions to bridge these gaps to ensure that all students can participate equally. The Make Your Mark ballot serves as an essential platform for Montserrat's youth, illuminating their concerns and interests in governance. With education at the forefront, the youth have made a clear statement about their priorities, prompting a collective reassessment of how resources are allocated and how young people's voices are integrated into policymaking. Governor Sarah Tucker's acknowledgement of this democratic milestone further solidifies its importance. This initiative not only enriches the youth in Montserrat, but also connects those abroad, creating a broader dialogue about education and futures. As the island continues to nurture its young leaders, it is crucial to carry this momentum forward and ensure that their aspirations are supported through effective action. The government of Montserrat has launched an initiative seeking public feedback on an important document, the Montserrat Population Policy. This survey commenced earlier this month and is set to close on December 20th. The primary aim of this policy is to align population growth with the island's economic, social, and environmental objectives, fostering what the government describes as a vibrant, equitable, and resilient future. Key components of the policy include strategies to enhance the quality of life for residents, manage mitigation effectively, and assure demographic resilience through robust data collection. This initiative is part of a larger framework established by the UN Sustainable Development Goals Joint Fund Program, which aims to expedite the achievement of these goals in both Montserrat and Barbados. As outlined by the government, the policy has been shared through consultations with a variety of stakeholders, including government officials and civil society organizations. Now, the active participance of the public is recognized as crucial for the policy's success and relevance. Residents of Montserrat are urged to provide their insights by participating in the survey, which consists of four sections focusing on the demographic challenges the island faces, potential policy outcomes, and the overall effectiveness of the proposed strategies. By allowing residents to voice their opinions, the government seeks to ensure that the population policy is tailored to meet the unique needs of Montserrat, taking into consideration both local scenarios and global aspirations. For Monstratians living on the island, this is an opportunity to have a direct influence on decisions that will shape their community's future. Conversely, for those residing abroad, the implications of this policy could affect family links and the dynamics of migration. An effective population policy may create a more sustainable and attractive environment for returning residents or maintaining connections between those on the island and their diaspora. The reception of this initiative is multifaceted. On one hand, a well constructed population policy could lead to numerous advantages for Montserrat. These include better resource allocation, enhanced infrastructure, and improved social services, ultimately leading to a higher quality of life for all residents. Furthermore, fostering demographic resilience can help mitigate challenges posed by external economic pressures and environmental changes, ensuring the island can adapt and thrive in a changing world. However, potential disadvantages exist as well without careful consideration. The policies developed could inadvertently neglect the voices of marginalized groups, leading to exacerbated inequalities. Additionally, the alignment of migration management with population growth could create tensions among residents if not approached inclusively. Existing conflicts surrounding resource distribution and community development, particularly involving those living abroad who may feel disconnected from the decision making processes, must also be addressed to prevent disenfranchisement. As Montserrat moves forward with its population policy initiative, the government emphasizes the importance of public engagement. The feedback collected through the survey will play a critical role in shaping policies that reflect the realities and aspirations of monstrations, whether they reside on the island or abroad. The stakes are high, and the opportunity for residents to have their voices heard is one that should not be overlooked. It is time for the community to actively contribute to creating a sustainable future for Montserrat, ensuring that both current and future generations can thrive. This concludes One Montserrat Radio's daily news broadcast. Join us weekdays at 2 p.m. I am Karen Allen Martin. Thank you for joining us.